Here are 20 more of the greatest birding locations in the United States, starting with the best place in the country to see rare owls, Sax-Zim-Bog. The best time to visit is in the winter because that's when a lot of these northern rarities come down and owls are most visible because there's snow on the ground and not any leaves in the trees. You can see a lot of winter birds such as Bohemian waxwing, evening grosbeak, the redpoll. While you probably won't see more than 30 species during your visit here, this is the best place to see a lot of northern specialties such as great gray owl, sharp-tailed grouse, and northern hawk owl. Next is Santa Ana National Wildlife Refuge. This place is in the heart of the Rio Grande Valley with specialties such as green jay, Altamira oriole, and olive sparrow. Many, hundreds and hundreds of birds have been seen here with rarities like the bat falcon. Number 3 is Hakala'u Forest National Wildlife Refuge on the Big Island of Hawaii. This National Wildlife Refuge protects native forest birds such as iiwi and is the best viewing spot for endangered species such as the Hawaii creeper and the Hawaii akipa. Number 4 is Mono Lake in California. This salt lake attracts thousands and thousands of Wilson's phalaropes, eared grebes, and other water birds. It's a super unique ecosystem, and the highest number of phalaropes seen here was 93,000. Number 5 is Arcata Marsh and Wildlife Sanctuary, also in California, which is a bunch of wetlands with shorebirds and waterfowl, and occasionally it has some awesome rarities such as gargani. Number 6 is the San Pedro Riparian National Conservation Area, which is in Arizona. It protects the riparian area of the San Pedro River for 40 miles. Over 300 bird species have been seen here, including vermilion flycatchers, western tanagers, and it's also a great place for sparrows, warblers, and hawks during migration. Throughout the year, you can also get some Arizona specialties such as Gila woodpecker and Apers towhee. Dauphin Island in Alabama is a key migratory stopover for neotropical migrants. Springbird is especially fantastic with warblers and tanagers here, and since it's on the coast, it's also a phenomenal place for fallouts during spring migration. Number 8 on my list is St. Paul Island in the Pribilofs of Alaska. This is a bucket list destination for many birders, and it's home to red-legged kittiwakes, auklets, puffins, and during the spring and fall has a ton of Asian rarities. Continuing in Alaska, we'll head up to Barrow, the northernmost birding hotspot in the United States. It's famous for some breeding eiders, jaegers, and snowy owls. Number 10 is Cape Flattery in Washington. This is a seabird haven with puffins, auklets, and shearwaters, although apparently the shearwaters didn't get the message because I didn't see any when I was there. This coastal location also has some pretty sweet views. Number 11 is Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge in Delaware. This is a premier location for shorebirds during migration. You can look for blackneck stilts, dunlins, and even snow geese in the winter. Number 12 is Cave Creek Canyon in Arizona. Personally, this is one of my favorite birding locations in the entire country, and it's famous for hummingbirds such as the blue-throated mountain jim, Rivley's hummingbird, and many more. Some other southeastern Arizona specialties include elegant trogons and Mexican chickadees. In the same part of the state is the Santa Rita Mountains, which is a hotspot for rare birds such as the flame-colored tanager, and in August is known for its incredible hummingbird diversity. Number 14 is Whitefish Point Bird Observatory up in Michigan, which is very famous for its raptor migration in spring and fall, and it's also a pretty good location to see jaegers during late fall. Number 15 is Indiana Dunes National Park, also a good migration spot, and since it's right on the edge of Lake Michigan, it often traps a lot of birds as they're heading north. These birds stop in the forested dune areas to refuel and rest before they make the long journey across Lake Michigan. Number 16 is Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge, which is home to roseate spoonbills, reddish egrets, and several different kinds of rails. It's a very diverse refuge and is also known to have some flamingos from time to time. Number 17 is Parker River National Wildlife Refuge in Massachusetts, which is known for its shorebirds and salt marsh species, and in the winter is a great spot for snowy owls. Number 18 we have Maui's Waikimo'i Preserve by Haleakala, and while access currently is only by guided tour, it is worth it to see native forest birds such as the Maui parrotbill. This refuge is also home to some more rare forest birds. On Maui is Kelia Pond National Wildlife Refuge. It's a great spot for the Hawaiian subspecies of the blackneck stilt and some Hawaiian coots. It's got coastal wetlands which can attract migratory shorebirds such as Pacific golden plover and some waterfowl in the winter. And at number 20, there's Idaho's South Hills and Albion Mountains. This is the only place in the world that you can see cassia crossbills, as well as some more widespread mountain species such as Townsend solitaire, Stiller's jay, and mountain chickadee. If you missed part 1, you can check it out by tapping on your screen right here, or I'll leave a link in the video description below.